no knowledge of the Bible. Go ahead. Check them out. You good? So it's that high time, man. It's high time. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, come get this word right now, man. Come listen to these priests and prophets speak, man. And take that in. Because it's gonna be a time period you won't be able to hear it no more. And it's about to be a time period, it's about to be a lot of chaos out here in a minute. Real soon. Real soon.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 9. Know therefore that the Lord thy God, he is God, the faithful God, which keepeth the covenant and mercy with them that love him.
With those who love him. But really it's all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. Because you can't love the Lord unless you doing his ways, man. And when you putting those cigarettes down, when you putting that weed down, that's how you know that you loving the Lord, man. That's how you know you love the Lord. So like it, let me get 1 John 3 and 4. You know what I mean? You need to know what you're doing out here is wrong, man. You need to know that when you sitting over here, you eating that bacon, you eating that pork, man, you're sinning against the Lord.
Right.
You're sinning against the Lord because the Lord told you not to eat that stuff, man. The Lord told you not to eat crab, shrimp, and lobster. The Lord told you to only eat fish with scales. The Lord told you to only eat calves that chew at the cud and with a split hoof. You know what I'm saying? And what we're saying up here, if you got an issue with it, man, that's only because you don't love the Lord, man. Right. Because all we doing is repeating what the Lord says in the Bible, man. We get into these scriptures right now, but if you got an issue with it, if you want to combat that, that's because you don't give a damn about the Most High. You don't give a damn about the Most High, because your oppressor taught you to love yourself, love your lust. You know what I mean? Love the entertainment that the internet gives you. You know what I'm saying? Do everything that you see online. Do everything that you see on television. That's what your oppressor taught you, man. Most High don't run like that. You are either going to act accordingly or he's going to have to destroy you. And it's not just you that he's destroying. He's going to destroy your children. He's going to destroy your family. You know what I mean? Because you want that representation of, I choose the Most High over anybody. I choose Christ over anybody. He's going to have to destroy all that, man. What is sin? What is sin? Sin is transgression of the law. What is sin? Sin is transgression of the law. Right. Who is the law given to? All blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. All blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So all these people sitting over here trying to claim Christ, trying to claim the Most High, they don't know a damn thing about him. They don't know a damn thing about him. Their God is that pastor that stands on that podium. That's who their God is, because he can tell them any lie. He can tell them that Christ is Casper, and they'll believe it. Into these precepts, man, because this Bible is only for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. We gotta understand that. We gotta understand that God, that saying that God loves everybody, that's not in the book, man. Right. That's not in the Bible, man. God is a man of war. In order to be a man of war, you gotta have enemies. You know what I mean? And your pastor will sit there and tell you that Satan and his demons is the enemy. Nah, nobody's above the Most High. Everybody takes an order. We're the only ones that think that we're higher than the Lord to not take an order. We're the only ones that think that. And it's completely false and stupid, man. That's a mindset of an oppressor. Oppressor don't care about God. He doesn't care about the Most High. He doesn't care about his laws. He doesn't care about his ways. Why? Because he has his own ways. He's ruling his own kingdom right here. He's ruling his own kingdom right here, and his own kingdom is full of wickedness, man. It's full of wickedness. And we're dying and being oppressed because of it. Because of it, we have to die. We have to be oppressed. We're not the ones that come out on top. Never. We're never the ones that come on top. We're the ones that have to sit there and follow suit and be murdered. And be murdered. You know what I'm saying? We're the ones that sit over here and have to have our women whored out here. You know what I mean? And our babies murdered, man. That's what we got to do. That's what our oppressors do to us, man. And we fall into that, and we want to love them every time. We want to love him every time, and he never loves us. He never loved us, ever. Never loved us. Even to the first day we got here. You know what I mean? The first day he pulled up here, he never loved us. On his heart was war. That was it. That's all he had on his heart was war. And we sat over here and we felt like we need to make him one of us. He probably just doesn't understand. No, he understands who his enemy is. It's time for y'all to understand who your enemy is. If you're Black, Hispanic, and Native American, you need to understand who your enemy is. If they're not Black, Hispanic, and Native American, they are your enemy. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Because they're showing you on the streets today. Didn't the Asian man just shoot a 7-year-old little boy after they got their rights? You know what I'm saying? Don't the East Indians take from our ghettos and our barrios every day? Don't they take our loans, take our businesses? Don't they do that every day? Don't the Asians beat black women in those weave stores all day? You know what I'm saying? We still go there. We still go over there and we still support their businesses. Why? It's because they brainwashed us, man. They brainwashed us. They made us feel like, oh yeah, you needed that hair. They made us feel like, oh, you needed that chicken shop. You needed that. So that's the only way you're gonna eat, right? Ain't no black businesses out here that you can go support, right? That's what they made you feel like, man. Let me get that real quick.
This is Romans chapter 9, verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Who told you God don't hate, man? Who told you God don't hate? God does hate. God has a certain nation he hates the most, though. God has a certain nation he hates the most, but he hates anybody who's not Black, Hispanic, and Native American. And we gonna figure that out right now.
What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with God?
Is there any unrighteousness with God because he has a hate for somebody? Because he's tired of seeing his people being raped and murdered out here? Is there unrighteousness with him? Because you still haven't seen our oppressors get judgment for that transatlantic slave trade. You still haven't seen them get justice for that. You still haven't seen judgment for that, right? And they think they just got away with it clean. Nah. The Lord is slow to anger, but his judgment is coming on this place right now, man. Keep going.
God forbid, for he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy.
God forbid. And he's going to have mercy on the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans only if you get back into this book. Only if you follow these laws. Only if you stop whoring yourselves out here. Only if you stop eating that pork, that crab, that shrimp, that lobster. Only if you stop smoking that weed. Only if you stop attending those damn devil-worshiping churches, man. Only if you stop selling drugs to your people, man. Stop selling drugs in general, man. Only if you follow the laws of the Most High. That's the only way that he's going to have mercy on you.
That's right. And I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of God that showeth mercy.
So it's not your decision on who you think God's going to have mercy on. You can be a straight up pothead and think, oh yeah, well I'm still a good person. The Lord loves me. Nah. You're breaking his laws, and you didn't love him enough to put that weed down. You didn't love him enough to put that weed down. You didn't love him enough not to go attend that D appointment. You didn't love him enough. You didn't love him enough to stop sleeping with multiple men. You didn't love him enough. You didn't love him enough to denounce that LGBTQ nonsense. You didn't love them enough. You supported them. You gave them your power. You gave them your power, Black, Hispanic, and Native American. Whenever they had an issue, you were right there to fight with them. You was right there caping with them. And what happened when we got killed on the streets? Where was you at? You were nowhere to be found. You know what I'm saying? It's not your decision to choose why and who the Lord has mercy for. You know what I mean? Because people are dying every day now. Judgment has already came on this place. People are dying by the thousands every day. And honestly, if you're not going to be in your grace is running short. Your grace time period is running short, Black man, Hispanic man, and Native American man. Black woman, Hispanic woman, Native American woman. Your grace is running short out here because this place only has so much time. And once it's the end of time for this place, if you're not following these laws, statutes, and commandments, it's the end of time for you too, man.
I.S.U.P.K.